got traffic up there.
Okay. This looks like tilted. And he's going to start a slideshow in just a minute. So we want to be streaming what's going on the screen. You're going to go and focus completely in on the screen.
On the screen?
Yeah. See what I mean? It's sideways.
Yeah, it's just
Ball
this angle
socket.
that
The ball
we're at.
socket is, no, this guy is like off. All right, so when you have to pull out, you can reset that, but right now you got that screen up. I have the screen.
All right.
Okay. Okay, I want to get the TV going outside.
All right.
Really delayed. It's like 30 seconds. We were in the studio when Beck was talking about the Hawaiian grilled cheese. Like, I had it. It's not bad.
Is it good?
It's not good at all. It tastes like a bunch of melted cheese and various meats and a pineapple, all like kind of squished in between two pieces. So it's kind of gross.
Sounds good in theory, but I'm gonna have to try it.
It's a mouthful of cheese and some weird flavors in it. It's like tastes like the kitchen sink almost.
I'll have to try it.
Save it $8.
Testing. Good evening, everybody. As we're getting seated, if I could ask you a favor, if you're sitting on the aisle, to move in so when people come in, they're not stepping over here because we have a quick timeline today. Thank you for your support of that. Appreciate it. Good evening, and welcome to Back to School Night 2022 in person. Thank you to the DP Jazz Combo under the direction of Miss Amy Ware for providing tonight's opening entertainment. At this time, please stand and remove your hats for the national anthem and a special performance of Maroon 5 Sugar, performed by the Dos Pueblos High School Jazz Choir under the direction of Miss Courtney Anderson. High School Jazz Choir. Come on, there's plenty of seating down in front, so come on down if you can. Good evening, my name is Bill Woodard, and it is my great privilege to serve as principal of Dos Pueblos High School. Welcome to what I know will be a fantastic year. It is of supreme importance that everyone in our community feels welcome at our school. To that end, tonight's program is being interpreted via headsets for our Spanish-speaking parents by district interpreters Sofia Rubocava, Viviana Marzano, Peggy Ochoa, and Hugo Santos, former DP parents. Please give them a round of applause. Muchas gracias. I'd like to welcome some special distinguished guests tonight. We have Santa Barbara Unified School District Board of Trustees Vice President Wendy Sims-Moten, Board of Trustee member and proud parent of 2 DPHS graduates, Virginia Alvarez. A special welcome to our new Santa Barbara Unified School District Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education, Dr. Lynn Sheffield. And our fearless leader, Superintendent Dr. Hilda Maldonado. Last but not least, our Santa Barbara County Superintendent of Schools, former DP faculty member, wife of a current DP faculty member, and like you, a DP parent, Miss Susan Salcido. Thank you for being here. I'm honored to introduce what for DP is our next gen admin team, with assistant principals Miss Melissa Ewart, Mr. Ian Perry, and Miss Jessica Sanford, and of course, our amazing Dean of Students and former DP faculty member, Miss Bethany Bodenhammer. We're so glad to be back in person, excited to be here. Last year was undoubtedly an incredibly difficult year attempting to come out of COVID. We thought it'd be easier, right? And it wasn't. And having to adjust to so many changes, but even with those challenges, we had some incredible accomplishments that I'd like to share with you. On AP exams, 78% of DPHS students recorded a score of 3 or higher, well above the state and national averages, and the highest overall pass rate in school history. In the IB program, our students scored a remarkable 93% pass rate on exams, and all our diploma candidates received the IB diploma. And we recently learned that the Dos Cabos IB program is one of the top 5 performing IB programs on the entire West Coast. Bravo! In terms of smarter balance assessments, 70% of our entire 11th grade class met or exceeded standards in English, and in the process set a record for the highest overall scale score in our school history. All our subgroups made increases, including an impressive 38% increase from 2019 in the percentage of socioeconomically disadvantaged students who met or exceeded standards. Well done, team. And our avid students, over 80% of them graduated A through G eligible. Many are now starting their first week in college as the first person in their family to go to college. Bravo, avid. In the realm of student activities, we had the mock trial team capture its 9th county title in the past 12 years, finished 6th at the California State Championships, and among our many elite titles, our girls basketball team stood out for capturing its first league title in school history, and our boys golf team for winning the CIF Division IV Championship. So what's new in 2022? As you saw the smiles on our students' faces in the slideshow we played as you were walking in, students thrive in happy, supportive environments. Especially after having so many memories taken away in the past few years, we here at DP are calling DP Good Vibes High. To civilize our focus on keeping a positive, happy school spirit, which research shows makes a huge difference in student achievement. And part of that, as you see, is our beautification efforts on our campus. Give a shout out to Julio Flores, Dave Feldhaus, and our entire custodial team. The campus has never looked better, and it's only going to get better soon. As you saw, we are close to finishing the installation of our solar panels that, when done, will supply up to 93% of power for the entire school. We are so excited about the opening of the Career Technical Education Pavilion on the south side of campus, which will include the Virgil Ealing Center for Creative Learning and the Virgil Ealing's Media and Communication Center, 2 incredibly unique and amazing school facilities that will give our students 2 of the most incredible creative spaces to be found anywhere in public or private education. We are super excited. Your tax dollars at work. And as you've heard a little bit, our district has recommitted to off and away. You've heard a little bit about it already, yes. It's not really a new policy, it's just a commitment district-wide to support students and staff in creating the best possible distraction-free learning environment. And while all of these programs and policies are contributing to the good vibes on campus, as we start this year, what this evening is really about is giving you a chance to meet the outstanding people that make DP so special, our outstanding DPHS faculty. Our faculty cherish the responsibility they bear to shape them into productive citizens for a world that, as our district mission statement declares, has yet to be created. I have been privileged to be one of them, and now I'm privileged to see their outstanding work up close each and every day. Please join me in a round of applause and appreciation for our faculty. Got some really good new ones too, give me tonight. Our faculty know that if we are to best prepare students for a world that is yet to be created, it means we must develop the skills that will best equip our students for a future where many careers are yet to be imagined, let alone created. To quote from the Partnership of 21st Education, America's system of education was built for an economy and a society that no longer exists. In the manufacturing and agrarian economies that existed 50 years ago, it was enough to master the 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. In the modern flat world, the 3 R's simply aren't enough. If today's students want to compete in this global society, they must also be proficient in communicators, creators, critical thinkers, and collaborators, what we call the 4 C's. Our faculty have committed to developing our students' skills in the 4 Cs through open-ended, real-world, rigorous experiential learning, what we call process-based learning. Not only in the world-renowned Dos Pueblos Engineering Academy, or in the AP or IB classes, but in every class and every discipline. Whether it's learning to apply geometry and algebra concepts along with marketable construction skills by designing and constructing a tiny home from scratch, having 30 students collaborate to pull off a live TV broadcast each and every day, or conducting statistical and historical research into why Scandinavian countries always show up at the top of the happiness index. Our vision is that every student engages in rigorous, engaging learning each and every day. But we are also committed to developing caring, community-minded, and compassionate citizens, 4 more Cs. And we do that through developing what we call our habits of heart, what it means to be community-minded, to care for each other, and develop a resiliency for the inevitable setbacks. To support our students' academic and mental health, I wanted to highlight 2 great resources. First, all students can take advantage of free, high-quality academic tutoring from college students Monday through Thursday after school in our Peak Tutoring Center. We also have 3 full-time family service agency mental health therapists on campus each day, as well as other mental health resources to support students and families, both in academics and in social emotional skills, or if they need somebody to talk to. These resources were not here 3 years ago, and I'm so proud that our district is committed to mental health and academic tutoring resources for all students. Thank you very much for that. Speaking of families, I'd like to welcome a very special person to the podium, PTSA President, Ms. Vivian Slotkin.
Thanks, Bill. So I, along with our executive board and our committee chairs that are out in the audience, want to welcome everyone to Back to School Night in person. We're very excited to be here. It's been 3 years since I've been to an in-person Back to School, and I'm sure it's your first time for many of you. So I want to remind you what PTSA is. Our mission here at Dos Pueblos is to promote the welfare of children and youth, to advocate for laws that further the education, physical health, mental health, welfare, and safety of children and youth, and to promote the collaboration and engagement of families and educators in education. So as you know, or maybe you don't know, the PTSA, we sponsor a number of programs here on campus that support both the teachers and the students. We have, our big one is the after prom party, hospitality, which we provide meals for our faculty and staff, coffee with the principal, the Reflections Art Contest, which is an opportunity for your children to show their art skills in a statewide contest, the Access membership sales, which will be starting pretty soon, and of course there's our staff fund request, which is typically our big fundraiser that we do at the end of the, well, throughout the year, and then we fund things at the end of the year. This year we're going to do it a little bit different. So throughout the year, we're going to identify items that teachers or maybe the school needs, and so we'll be looking for your support to help us achieve those goals. Parents are a key aspect to the success of a school, and there are many ways that you can be involved, and joining the PTSA is a great choice. And so our PTSA meets 4 times a year. We hear from educational and community experts on topics like mental health, safety, college and career readiness, technology, and topics that are important to you. And look in the next couple weeks for a survey on topics that you want to hear about. So we'll be asking you for your opinion. So our first meeting is going to be a week from today in the library at 6:30, and we're going to discuss and learn how to navigate Canvas, and maybe some other Q&A if you have it. And I want to thank the 216 members that have joined so far, and I encourage the rest of you to join us. We could always use your help. And thank you, and hope to see you next week.
have the best PTSA in the district. I'm just saying, I've heard that from other people. I'm going to say thank you, Vivian, for all your help. And the after prom party is such a great thing to contribute to or to volunteer in, so I'm going to put a plug in there. And now for another wonderful introduction of a very important person, our new president of the Dos Pueblos High School Foundation, Ms. Jennifer Ono.
So happy to be here in person. I represent the Dos Pueblos High School Foundation along with all of these wonderful people on our board. The foundation was formed a few years ago. We're a separate nonprofit, and our goal is to help fund strategic initiatives here on campus and support students academically and socially as well. And so we do a number of fundraisers throughout the year, and there are a number of ways for you to get involved. Again, we can't do this without parent support. And so the first is the Charger Champions. This is our annual fund, and this is how we collect money to fund programs. One of the programs we're talking to Bill right now is a dream of his, is creating a wellness center. And all of us can relate to that and understand that there's a mental health crisis. So whatever ways that the foundation can support that, that's what we want to do. And so Charger Champions is a way that you can give, and you've seen Parent Squares, you'll see more, and I hope that's a way that you'll consider giving. The second is we're having our second annual roundup this year. It's a super fun event chaired by the wonderful Nancy Naretto, and she chaired it last year, and this year Kristen Horneman is joining her as well. This is a super fun event. So how often do you get to get dressed up, go somewhere beautiful, eat delicious food, have fun, and support your school? So there's really no reason you shouldn't be going. So I hope to see all of you there. And as you know, those fun events are made possible by volunteers. And so you're going to be getting a message later this week asking, do you love planning events? Do you want to meet new parents? Do you want to make great things happen? And I hope you'll sign up and help plan the roundup and other events we have happening. And then finally is our last initiative. It's the Buy a Brick campaign. And if you're new, you probably haven't heard about it. But this is, again, a way to raise funds to support strategic initiatives and help make dreams come true here on campus. And so this is a way to honor your student, honor your graduate, and honor your family. And so you can go to our website and get information about all of these. And so you'll be hearing more from us. I hope you'll get involved. I see a lot of familiar faces, and you can't hide, and I'm going to be following up and calling you. So thank you again.
And the roundup this year lands on my wife's birthday, so happy birthday, Lens. We're going to the roundup. And finally, a really special person at DP who contributed so much to the development of a very strong English Learner Advisory Committee, what we know as ELAC, Ms. Socorro Ramirez.
Hi, my name is Gloria Rodriguez. I'm the family liaison here at Dos Pueblos High School, and it's Socorro who is here with me. She is the president of our ELAC committee, and she's going to say a few things in Spanish, and we're going to try to recruit some new members.
Buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Socorro Ramírez y soy la presidenta de ELAC. ELAC, como muchos saben, es un comité de padres con estudiantes multilingües emergentes, antes conocidos como aprendices de inglés. Este comité aboga por estos estudiantes para que reciban los recursos necesarios y así ser reclasificados y alcanzar el nivel del grado académicamente. Este comité también recomienda o da recomendaciones al consejo escolar, cual significa que tenemos un gran apoyo para nuestros estudiantes multilingües emergentes. Invito a todos los padres para que participen en este comité de ILA y aprendan más sobre sus estudiantes. Nuestra próxima junta será el 19 de septiembre de 6:30 a 7:30 en la biblioteca. Los esperamos. Gracias.
All right. Thank you, Socorro. Thank you to all the parents from the foundation, the PTSA. We couldn't do it without you, and I encourage you all, just because your kids are in high school now, time to get more involved, right? Help us out, and let's make DP and this year the best it can be. So we got to get you going. A couple of announcements. Rooms Q10, Q12, and Q13 are behind the pool now. So those are there. If you have an open or dismissal period, we invite you to the resource tables around the library. And if you have a dismissal during period 2, there's a special edition of DPNews at the beginning of period 2. So you can go to the library to watch that. PE classes are going to be back here in the EPAC. And if your student participates in athletics, we will be meeting in the gym during 6th period. Let's have a great night. Thank you very much for being here. Let's go meet the teachers.
Hey, Lindsay, you get to have a happy birthday at Roundup. Woo! Yeah, exactly. We'll get a good cake.
We'll sing. Donuts? Yeah? Good?
Yeah, 3 days in.
Okay.
Nice to see you. Hi.
You're down in front.
Yeah, I know. That's my bad. I didn't even know I stepped in there.
I wanted to yell, but I think we're right quick.
We're good. I hope that works out.